The issue of DNA is trending. This footballer, Jeremy, he actually filed a divorce against his wife. Found out that his kids are not really his, not just one. This is actually heartbreaking. Trending all over social media because men are charging up their fellow men to go out and then call out their wives. So it's been like a war from both genders on social media. The women are talking about trust and all of that. Some women are saying if their husbands actually go ahead to get their kids tested, they're going to leave the marriage because it only shows lack of trust. And this has actually made some homes right now, they're under a lot of tension because the men are thinking about, is this child mine? Is this mine or not? I think it was last year that something trended that a man discovered that 5 of his kids were not his own. So imagine the kind of heartbreak that actually this man has to go through. Somebody also mentioned that he is 35 and he was supposed to get his blood tested, and he realized that his father is not actually his biological father, it was somebody else, and the mom doesn't even remember, and some of them, their mothers actually remember. What do you think about this DNA of this stuff? What is your perspective regarding? Do you think it is necessary that every man carries out a DNA on all of his kids? Well, as much as everybody is out there showing up their own opinion, my opinion is that since it has come to this stage where it's bringing lack of trust in the home, I think the best thing to do is, this is my opinion by the way, if you're against it, that's cool, just drop your comment under this video, okay? Immediately after childbirth, I think in that hospital, a DNA test should be carried out. Reasons being that it's only the men that are actually going out to test if the kids are theirs. The women are not doing that. What if the kids were exchanged in the hospital? I think the women, not just whether they belong to the man, they should also be tested if they actually belong to the woman, because these days, and it shouldn't be one hospital. Reasons being that a lot of mistakes. We've seen a lot of cases where people went to get themselves tested for HIV and they came out positive because somebody made a mistake in the laboratory and gave them a wrong result, and they suffered their lives, they suffered months, years, thinking they have HIV while they didn't have. So the reason why I'm saying it should be done in the hospital, because these days they're exchanging babies in the hospital. So as much as the man is saying this kid is not mine, can the woman also check for the sake of the sanity of everyone? I think it should be done in the hospital, both for the woman and the man, and not just the hospital, another hospital to confirm that yes, we've actually confirmed, so that tomorrow the story doesn't really change and it becomes that the kid is not mine, and the mother, sometimes these women, as much as most of them are they're very, very guilty, some of them are equally surprised as the man, and they can't answer because they're not even given the chance to explain. They can't even explain, why is this kid not my husband's child? Because they can't even remember having any encounter with any other man apart from their husbands. Well, because the society has put it on them that this woman is already promiscuous, she's a bad woman, so nobody gives her a chance to explain. But for those that are guilty, that is their problem. I'm talking about those who are not actually in any way guilty of any of this. As much as on the woman's side, it's heartbreaking actually. You wake up one day and your husband is telling you, let's take this case to the hospital, I want to check out if they actually belong to me. You kind of feel somehow, because especially if you ever did nothing, it's going to be heartbreaking to you. But at this point, I think from now onwards, DNA tests should be done from the hospital before you take your baby home. You have to confirm if this baby is yours, because a lot of things are happening, not just to women but with the hospitals too. In fact, let me hear your opinion. What do you think? What is your own perspective regarding DNA tests and women and their husbands and keeping the peace of the home? I am Daniela and this is my channel. Bye.